Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Trade time. Good morning, Trey Onions. Jay, hello, hello. Paul, what are you working on today, Paul? What workouts? Tesh, good afternoon. War, let's go. John, good morning. Jay, good morning. Azul, good morning. Are you still in the chat, Marco? Good morning. How are you? Virus and Thrust. It's Friday. Is it Friday? Friday. Friday, Friday. Eric, ayo, ayo. BLK, ayo. Bill, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. Shaffman, good morning. River, good morning. King, I know you've been waiting. Jericho, good afternoon. Hello, hello. Dan? Good morning, Dan. Ayo, Grim. What's up? What's up? Jeff, good morning. I saw a picture of your fam, Jeff. Amazing. I think it's one thing for you to talk about it, but it's another thing to post a picture. It's you, you know, all the smiles and it, Archer, good morning. Mayhem, good morning. Jonathan, buenos dias. Good morning, everybody. Michael, did you guys see the dip skis in Bitcoin the other day? Well, yesterday when we got off. Oh my goodness, this was blood. Did you guys see that? Oh wow! Like talk about getting slapped from 104, 103 straight to the abyss, straight to the abyss on Bitcoin. Like look at this. This thing went to 92. 90. How do you go from 104 to 92? Somebody bought that dip though. They're very happy because that was a nice dip. Sheesh, crazy. Anyways, that's the only way it's gonna happen though, because I think if it can't really drop slowly because people buy the dip skis, right? They almost have to drop it really quickly, and someone else buys the dip, and then bring it back up. So, yep, chaos. But I mean, we're back to 100 already though, right? Back to 100 already. The S&P was red this morning until we had some news at 8:30. So that brought the markets up a bit. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. Dan says, sorry, I sold. And then in terms of like movers going into the open, three names stand out. I'm sure we're going to talk about more than that, but ALBT is one of them. There's a bit of a double top at 710. So if that level is broken, that thing is going to want to cook, right? So if it is dipping, though, you have support closer to like $5.50. Alrighty, that's if we break the trend. Alrighty. So again, you can see that double top at the top of the supply zone at 710 for ALBT, right? So that's one of the names we're looking at. Grim has been spamming this one in the chat along with a few people, right? So SMX has a lot of resistance right between 55 and 56. So there's a nice little supply zone. I think the level really is 55, like closing about 55, and then it's ready to cook, right? And then you have two levels of support, so 47, and then you have closer to like 44 cents, right below 45. You have the bottom of the demand zone and then the 200 EMA sitting there. And if you break below that, then you're just coming back to retest this area on the left-hand side. Alrighty, so again, the usual, right? We open in 6 minutes, so you want to be careful. Alrighty, so again, if we can find a way to clear this supply zone going into the open, that would be good. So I'm sure there's a whole bunch of you guys holding this stock, SMX, righty. Hopefully it breaks out at the open. Question for you guys in the chat. Question for you guys in the chat. What's your favorite stock going into the open? What's your favorite stock? I bet you it's going to be one of the two. It's either going to be SMX or it's going to be ALBT, right? And then there are quite a few more, like I mentioned, to look at. So VC was another one that did well, but selling off into the open, right? At this point, honestly, these are just names you're putting up to watch. GME, yeah. These are all just names you're putting up to watch because, again, once the market opens, some names will do well and some won't. And sometimes they makes no sense. Alrighty, so you want to be careful with what you have at the top of your list if it doesn't have volume at the open. So yeah, VSEE looks interesting as well. Let's see here. There we go. Um, I I Archer, ayo, ayo. There he is, the criminal. I was busy. The reason why I'm late today is because I was busy trading futures. That's why. Then I was like, oh my goodness, look at what time it is. What about stonks? Anyways, I'm just putting up more of these names here. The only thing that I really paid attention to this morning were ALBT and SMX. So some of these I haven't really paid as much attention to yet, but really doesn't matter, right? So once the market opens, then we can, and then go from there. Jimmy, that'll have to come at some point after the open. Alrighty, some point. At some point after the open, we will look at that. This one was a bit of fun last night, wasn't it? The Hong Kong stock. This was a nice little scalpy last night, and then came all the way back down. But it seems to be finding a base at 4 or 5 there. So let's see if it stays above. Again, and as the market open, we will have other names to play with. There's no need to be but people employed la 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 la. Yeah, honestly, Yi, these numbers, we know these numbers are, these numbers are all made up numbers, honestly. Isn't it interesting that so track the market closely, right? And and every time the market is doing well, for some reason the numbers are magically okay, right? And when the market is on a downtrend, somehow the numbers are magically not accepted, right? Same numbers, the market just thinks of it differently, which yeah. So anyways, 2 minutes to go, guys. Bitcoin with a nice pop there, so we're close to 100 again, right? So it looks like we've recovered all of the losses for now. So they drop it when the market's not open, and then anyways, UPC is another one to pay attention to. I know it's below the 200, but it's finding some good support at $3. So UPC, you made some good monies on that, John. Yeah, beautiful. So we can pay a bit of attention to this one again. Right, the market's opening and it's a Friday, so there's no need to rush into these names. All of these names we pay attention to. Not all of them obviously will, move at the open. So we just have to have a broad watch list and see what is actually cooking to scalp, right? SMX is still in that same range, isn't it? Yep. So you can see that thick supply zone, like Aussie thick. Anyways, but Grim, don't ask me what that is. But anyways, so 55 is the main resistance. So that again, one of the main names, and then the second name is ALBT. So these two names stand out for now, and then the other ones are just supporting acts basically, right? Supporting. I think I asked earlier, what's your favorite name going into the open? I think yeah. So ALBT for a lot of you guys, SMX. So yeah, those two stand out to you guys as well. Jordan, good morning. Good morning. If I missed you already, and yeah. So again, SMX and ALBT. Let's see which one of these can give us the monies. Yeah, Tesla has been on a beautiful uptrend since. It's almost like now everybody's like, you know what? What's the point, Tesla? Just go up. Just go up, Tesla. Uh, okay. There we go. Here we go. Perfect. Make sure that trade is good. VC's tanking. Is it? I mean, it's testing the 200, so I don't know if I would call that tanking. Again, here goes SMX, right? SMX is like, you know what, guys? Let me cook. Let me cook, it says. There it goes. Let me cook. So that 55 is finally broken. The question is, can we close above it though, right? So for most of you guys, this was your main play. So that's beautiful that it's looking good at the open here. ALBT, again, not quite doing anything there yet, so just leave it alone until it decides to curl, because it's curling down instead. It's T-Rexing from a supply zone. So, and then SMX needs to consolidate above 55 cents, because technically it's still at resistance. Alrighty, so it's easy if you're in a position. If you're not in a position, you kind of want to give it a second. But looking good if you're in there, though. If you're holding a position, guys, in SMX, type in yes. Grim is waiting for 23K, guys. Monies. So come on, candles, close above. Yeah, Oris is halted up. Yes. So yeah, that candle just needs to close above 55. So there's 20 seconds left on it. The last one obviously couldn't, but maybe this one will. And then if it does, yeah, push it to 60 cents. 236. Yeah, a lot of you guys have some really good entries. So just make sure you don't let it crash, right? Just don't let it crash, please. Especially when we have so many scams at the open, massive up and downs. This is looking way better now. So that looks good. Let me look at ALBT really quickly. Nothing yet there yet, right? For ALBT again, there might be a little bit of support the closer you get to 590, but right. So that one supply zone, we closed above 55. So that one supply zone disappeared, but then we have the golden candle showing up, which is stupid. Right. So that double supply zone now is still the obstacle. Come on now. What are you gonna do, Mr. Candle? Give us a push. Sound is still pumping. Yeah, sound has been amazing. Let's see. UPC bouncing up the bottom of the demand zone at 295. And again, ALBT, nothing really happening there yet. And then SMX is like, nah, guys, you know what? I'm just gonna fail because I'm in the red zone. Again, this is the only problem with the open, right? Is sometimes you get these crazy candles up and down. You can't really trust the open. That's the main problem, right? So we've gone to the top of the supply zone, closed one candle, and then the next candle right back below, and now we're testing the bottom of the supply zone. So let's see if we can create a higher low, right? Your main support for this thing for now, though, would be 47 cents, alrighty? So you have 50 and then 47 cents. So if those two levels can hold, then you're fine. 50 holding 50 cents would be nice, right? That just means we create a higher low and then we start curling back to the top. That would be perfect. So that's the only thing I hate about the open is you have so much volatility, right? It looks good and then all of a sudden it doesn't look good. That's the only problem. UPC just exploded up, guys. That thing said, I should have been the main play. I should have been the main play. My goodness. From 295 straight to 380. What's your entry price on SMX? Looks like everybody ran to UPC instead. They're like, screw SMX. Let's go to the other one. So again, this is the main problem with the open, right? So now that we're breaking below that 50, we have that 47 there to look at next. Alrighty. So I just want to see this thing create a higher low. That's it. Just a higher low. The higher low would have to be above 47 cents. So to 31, like 31 cents. Oh, let's see what this candle does. Let's see what this candle does. 215 bill. I like it. Come on, Mr. Candle. It's now or never. Now or never. So we either bounce here or we can be done with this stock. Come on now. Get back above 50 cents. Like I'm trying. Try harder. SPY's pumping at the open. Yeah, the S&P looks good. Not quite brand new all-time highs yet, but it's done well. So that's nice. Right? At this point, we just ignore the S&P because we expect it to just keep pushing. SMX is holding that 47 for now, right? So we're almost back to 52 cents here. And back to 50. So the supply zone is being on kryptonite. Is insane. Yeah, that was a pretty nice push. Right into the supply zone too. Right? Right to resistance from a demand zone to a supply zone. And SMX is trying to go back up. So we couldn't hold 50, but it looks like we held 50 47. So we did get the higher low. We better push now though, because if we break below 47, then we might as well be done with it. Unless you're willing to hold and go all the way to like the 200 EMA, and then that's another conversation. But is Ireland? All they can do is drink, huh, Stewie? Even though Stewie might be yeah. Anyways, come on now. ALBT is still dropping, guys, right? So maybe we actually go all the way down and retest that 200 and the V1 there. If we do, that might be a good spot. Might be a good spot. And then UPC is failing in that supply zone, but still looking good though. Still creating higher lows on those candles. So there goes 380 again. That thing just looks like it wants to keep pushing. And this is the problem though, guys, with having favorites into the open is, again, it's way too early to tell, right? Like you can have your favorite names in pre-market, but once the market opens, you need to give it a bit of time and then figure out which name wants to perform. Because we could like SMX coming into the open and maybe it pops immediately because that we liked it, and there's a lot of people, like if a stock is performing coming into the open, I bet you there's a whole bunch of people that like it, right? But always giving a stock a few minutes at the open is important, because you really never know, right? You never know. So again, it looks like we're coming back to retest again. Watch that 47, right? So watch that 47. If we fail to hold that level, then maybe this is done. For now though, it looks like it's trying to hold. So stay above this bottom here for SMX. Alrighty, stay above that bottom and you're okay. Break below and then not so much. Not so much. ZBAO. ZBAO. Yeah, that's definitely a a bit of a gamble play, Grim. 344 to 370. Hopefully it stays above it. Yeah, I mean, again, can you see how random these stocks are at the open, guys? Like, look at this. Look at the size of these candles, right? Like, you have massive candles down, massive candles up, right? Like, that's one stock. Look at the other stock. This is GXAI. Like, look at this. It looks amazing. It's like, oh my goodness, we're pumping, and then boom, skis, right? We're dropping. Most stocks look like that at the open. It's just unpredictable, right? Unpredictable. Come on, SMX, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. That thing's like, no, I can't. No, I can't. Okay, let me look at some of these options I wanted to. 3-3. Okay. Okay, there you go. 47. There you go. No, again, it has to stay above 47 SMX, right? So I wanted to take a little scalpy there. So in on that scalpy. Okay. Then let's see if this works out. Give me monies, SMX. Rubbish. Everything's a scam, Stewie. There we go. So UPC. Yeah, UPC has a massive supply zone up there. So just make sure you're looking for brand new demand zone. No, there isn't yet, Chris. There isn't yet. See, the only thing I don't like about SMX is, again, the more we fail, the bigger that supply zone gets, the more resistance that creates, right? So Come on now. Come on now. There we go. We need weekend monies. We need weekend monies, Grim. Weekend monies. Give me monies. There's a nice little resistance trend there too. So see if that gets broken. Yeah, he was. But then again, Grim's always cooking, you know. Cooking. Yes, he does the cooking. UPC again, still in that supply zone, right? Still looking good. ALBT still dipping. So again, maybe the closer we get to, I mean, it looks like we bounced already off 550. So I don't know if anybody was watching ALBT, but I think we mentioned again as close to 550 as possible, right? So let's see what happens there. And then again, if SMX doesn't want to cook you, then we can just get rid of it, right? So that thing is playing too many games. But 48 is where the stop loss is at for now. So if it hits and then it hits, then you get throw it to the garbage. Was it very much yeah, Grim? Like it. So again, stop loss at 48 cents, guys. If it hits, it hits, then we're done with it. So we kind of got what we wanted at 47 cents. So see if we can go up now. So this one keeps dropping, and GXAI, that's actually not too bad of a curl. But again, you can kind of see the confusion at the open though, right, guys? Right? Like, look at this. It looks amazing, then it doesn't look amazing. Then now it's going to resistance again, right? Like, you want to be very careful with candles at the open. If you need to give it time, right? SMX looks like it wants to break out above the view app now, doesn't it? Yep. Not SMX, GXAI, right? So $2.20. Rumble is okay, nice. Very, very, very nice. Is it starting to come back? Trying to. Trying through. Yeah, I think what SMX has done is just by failing at the top, it's created so much resistance and it's having a hard time deciding what to do. Hard time deciding if it wants to go up or go down. Because I mean, look at the look how much space we have between the demand and the supply zone. Look how much space we have. Not a whole lot, huh? That thing's like, yeah, I want you out. Like, well, you can suck it too. Come on. That thing is right on top of it, Grim. Right on top of it. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do, SMX? Yeah, SMX is looking like yeah, there you go. Watch. They're gonna hit my stop and then they're gonna cook it. So the suspense is killing you. Well, I mean, yeah. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that we put the stop in the green because it's coming back to break even anyways, right? So back to 47. Maybe it's going to consolidate and then bounce again. So it's still above the 200 EMA, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I think the fact that it failed there, it's created so much supply. It's going to need some crazy candles, some crazy volume to shoot it back up. So let's see if it does. Again, GXAI looks really good, guys. That was a good breakout. $2.30 there. $2.30. Hmm. Perfect. Okay. So it looks like what are we at now? Yeah, too much resistance. Look at that. Right. Yeah, I just wasn't willing to go right on that thing. much as we wanted it to do well, I just so now again we leave it alone and see if it consolidates somewhere else, and then maybe it's a play, right? But now, meh, right? I want to see ALBT dip, and consolidate closer to 540. Like I want to see that thing start to curl. I like how it's curling around the VWAP here though. 46. Yeah, you stop loss Federico. Hopefully it wasn't in the red. Ready? So again, as much as like it doesn't matter how much you like a stock, like you when it runs like that, your stop has to be in the green at some point, right? So SMX gave most of you guys an opportunity, right? So you can have expectations, but you need to like put you need like your goal is to make more monies and protect the monies, right? Not to have expectations of a stock. Alrighty, so that thing was at the highs of the day, and a lot of you guys were in good positions, right? And looks like the S&P is making brand new all-time highs, guys. Yeah, we just made brand new all-time highs on SPY. Brand new all-time highs on SPY. Your short is getting wrecked, Dan. Yeah, this thing just it's getting even recta and recta. Recta and recta. ALBT looks like it's curling, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna curl without us, guys. This was the next trade here, but I think it's gonna leave without us because we were greedy. You know, we wanted more. Grim? Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, UPC is still at resistance, so there's nothing to do with that, right? And the S&P, that the S&P just wants to cause violence. It's not curly. Let's go, Grim. Are you in it? You jumped in. Yeah, I wanted a bit more. Also, we were kind of closing out this other trade, right? So I don't like to be more than multiple at the same time. So VC, yeah, VC looks like again like rubbish. That thing looks like proper rubbish. It broke below the 200, and look at the candles below the 200. I don't like when candles do that, right? When a candle breaks below support and then it goes back and it's licking it. It's like licking the resistance as if it's at the top. Yeah, no, don't do that. I don't like seeing that, right? That's what dogs do and cats do. I don't like seeing it. You see all these green candles right there failing at the 200? That's a problem, right? So when you see stuff like that, leave it alone, please. Exactly. Kimbella? Yeah. Expectations? Yes. 560? Beautiful. I wanted it close to 560, 550, Grim. I wanted it right between the VWAP and the 200. So expectations, no good. You have resistance like right above 610 already, so just be mindful of that. The S&P just wants to go recta and recta on the shorts. My goodness. Can we have expectations based on technicals though? Yeah, you can, Akimbella. Yes, absolutely. Like it's okay to have an expectation and say, you know what? Like I see support at this price, and I see a demand zone at this price. I see a supply zone at this price, right? So, for example, look at UPC, right? It's okay for someone to look at this and say, you know what? Like all morning long, like look at this, right? It's been finding a base around this price. If I buy at this price, or if I, at some point, like if you're wondering, like expectation wise, maybe this is your resistance in that supply zone, right? Like, just because again, it's history, it's based on data, right? When I say don't have expectations, it's because people will say, like I'm just waiting for this price. Like I buy a stock at $5, I'm like, okay, $10. Okay, what is it about $10? Because that's a big ask, right? Whereas we look at stuff like this and it's like, okay, well, it's done this in the morning already, multiple times, right? SMX 45 Grim. Okay, sounds good. Maybe that thing. So there's a bit of support at 44 cents on the left hand side, right? So maybe SMX can consolidate and then pop. Right. At least now it's created some room between the supply and the demand, but it needs to curl, right? So it needs to start giving you a green candle here at some point. So if it does, maybe I'll join you. But I'm kind of creating a habit of staying away from stocks below the 200s. So RGTI looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, Grim. Yeah. That thing said, oh, this is what you wanted, huh? Yes, please. Yes. Yes. There it is. No, that's not tanking. That's just basically a liquidity grab to the level we wanted. Someone was watching and they're like, you know what? You know what? You know what? Let's take it back there. No, but again, I think what happened was, again, same concept with like the 200 EMA guys. Your last support becomes your next resistance, right? Does that make sense? So look to the left hand side there. You can kind of see this pivot, right? So if you go from like right there all the way across and you see all of these candles there, that's kind of where it's failing at, right? So that's the problem. So now it needs to start curling if it wants us to, to come rescue Grim, It needs to start curling off this area here. And then we could say Grim to the rescue. You don't like it? E? Yeah. I don't like that it's not curly yet, but it's kind of we want to go rescue Grim. But what's below 480? The Abyss 490. Danger. I kind of want to go in here though. Right above 540. But I'm waiting for the curlies. For the curlies. And then I'm gonna end up being greedy again. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna put a stop loss right below 540 though. Maybe not, maybe not, guys, maybe not. See again, and this is why I think the only reason why that trade is enticing is because of the drop to the level we wanted. Yeah, it's not even curling yet, right? So again, it's always really important. You will always be safer when you wait for the curl. Alrighty, always be safer. So this is a good example of like again, keep your bias aside and wait for the plan to actually play out. Alrighty. Uh, Grim? Yeah, it was. So again, always wait for signs of it actually curling. Okay. So I made my first. So Onion says I made my first profit today. For a 57% move on Jeff Brands in pre-market only. My daily is 10%. I simply wouldn't have done that without joining this community. Thank you. That's amazing, Onions. Love it. Congratulations. Give me a high five. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? So you joined on Monday, yeah? Just again, being around the right community, it really helps. Paul, did you short that thing? Or you should have? Yeah. Yeah, you should have higher, right? Uh, this one is hitting highs of the day again, like Lorenda mentioned, and then 250 resistance. 250. VC still dropping again. That thing was failing below the 200, so I'm not really interested in it, right? SMX is still consolidating there. It's doing the licky licky thing at the 200, isn't it? It needs to cross back above, right? It's closing all the candles above 44 cents, which it needs to. So Grim is staying in that position, right? So which is fine. It needs to cross back above the 200 because nobody likes to see the you know it doing that. And then ALBT, yeah, we just kind of stay away from it now. Right? So too much weakness. Again, when you see weakness, you might have an idea of what you want to do, but always wait for confirmation. Alrighty, always wait for confirmation. Very very important. So it looks like the markets are okay today. Judging by like how crypto was crashing yesterday, like isn't that crazy, guys? Like isn't that crazy? Like isn't that crazy how much of the dips are being bought like constantly? Right? Like everybody's just looking to buy any dip they see in the market. They're like, oh, that's a dip. Let me buy it. Like we've just entered a new phase in the market. Like you panic, they take your shares away. Like, oh, thanks for panicking. Goodbye. I thought today was gonna be like a nice bloody day, but nope, nope. Yeah, too much weakness there, Archer. Right, too much weakness. Is it halted up? Oh wow, dang, yeah, it's halted up. That thing said, thanks, guys. Let me destroy that resistance for you. You know what's interesting though is it did the inverse licky licky thing. All right, came back to retest the kernel, not the kernel, the VWAP and the 200, and then exploded up. Quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah. Uh, so B Fabian shows up every day, guys, and spams the same rubbish in the chat. Every day he shows up to spam the same rubbish in the chat. So make sure you don't listen to any of that, please. Uh, uh, um, so, anyways, yeah, no, Spy is pulling back a bit. Oh, let's go. La 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 la. Love it, love it. Congratulations. SMX holding their grim? Yeah, it is. So 44 cents is still holding. It's trying. This is it, Grim. This is it. It's now or never. Now or never. So still dipping on this one. This one broke out and still finding resistance at 250 GXAI. That's okay. ALBT, meh, lots of weakness, right? Weak, 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 weak. Um, Red X. Shush. Some of these stocks, Grim. Some of these stocks just need 47, 47. Joe, what's your question? What's your question for Radex? Um, yeah. Sometimes people send me DMs, and I'm like, okay, how did you send me that DM? How did you send me that question? No names. So when you send me a DM and you're like, can you suggest me a stock that I can double my money in 6 months, please? Like, okay, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say to you? Right? What do you want me to say, guys? Like, send me a stock so I can double my money in 6 months. Right? Yeah, it's halted. What do you want me to say? All we're trying to do is help, Like, let them go all in on. I know. I'm asking. What he wouldn't be. Seriously, Dad. You know. I mean, I would, probably would, because I do enjoy it, and I definitely would. Uh, yeah. But yeah, yeah. As being spoon fed. Yeah, like honestly, Grim, right? Honestly, like it just requires a bit of effort, and again, and you're in the right place, right? We keep talking about the people around you, the education. A lot of people don't take the education seriously, right? Like a lot of people just don't put in the effort in. A lot of people show up to the market because they've seen a lot of people make crazy monies, and they think it's like, oh my goodness, this is easy, right? But so yeah, and then you show up to the market and you realize that, oh, this is just like anything else, right? You need to learn, right? Yeah, no, Grimes it is. Bradley, I don't know what the next stock is going to be. That's going to double your monies in 6 months, right? So that's why we like scalping. Otherwise, we would just buy that stock and wait for 6 months. You know, that's why we scalp, because you never know. Like, you really never know, right? Yeah, UPC looks amazing there. Andrew, you holding UPC? I hope you are. Uh, there you go. 460s. Yeah, Rumble looks nice. Rumble looks very nice. Slow and steady, but looks really nice. Sheesh. Na 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 na. Perfect. You wish you were. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Again, so yeah, GXAI is still halted at 290, guys. So let's see what happens after the on halt. Yeah, exactly, Grim. So 90% of people who try trading fail to. It's not a lie. It's not. It really isn't, right? Because a lot of people don't put in the effort, right? Again, Grim posted this, how long ago? When Grim joined, right? How red were you, Grim? Right? How red was your account? Right? And the question goes for a lot of people. So you just have to do your best to, again, have the right people around you, have the right tools around you, and see if you can get the right education, right? If someone's succeeding, see if they can help you out, right? And for the most part, like, we do that around here. So like, when you're asking to be spoon fed, it doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't work that way. You might get lucky once by just being in a random play and it cooks. Well, then now you have the blessing to now go and say, you know what? Let me actually learn how this works, right? Let me read some of these charts. Let me see what some of these people are doing to consistently make monies, right? Exactly, Q living. So, uh, yeah. No, Jeff. That's not it, right? So, but why call out people for following others traits? How else do you learn? No. That's not it, right? So again, it's a community, it's a team, right? So you follow, you do your research and you follow, or you follow and you understand that there's risk involved. No, what I'm saying is, like, someone sending me a DM saying, "How can I double my money in 6 months?" Right? Like, there's a bit of a barrier between, like, asking to for someone to tell you to way to double your money, right? Just, tell me something that I can double my monies in, versus like following people that you can see consistently doing well and see if you can learn what they're doing, right? Like, there's the effort versus, like, there's the lazy way, right? So two complete different things. Others, oh yeah, no, Jeff, yeah, that's different. That's different. Is it trying to curl? Trying to. There's a bit of a demand on that 490, so see if it stays above it. Alrighty, so that was one of the bottoms here. So 490 to 480. If you don't have discipline in a plan, exactly, Jonathan. Yeah, exactly. So all I'm saying though, guys, is, again, if you put in the effort, you will be really happy that you did, right? And when to take a trade, yeah, there you go, Grim. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, like, like, again, use the community, but also learn, right? Takes, wasn't calling out, just saying that the next step, finding your own trades. Oh, Yogi. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I didn't see any of those messages. Absolutely, right? So again, it's okay to follow other people, right? That's fine, right? Yeah, but just make sure that, like, along the way you're learning, right? And if that's the case, like, nobody's ever gonna judge you, right? You can say, you know what, I followed Grim on this play, right? Because Grim makes monies, right? That thing pushed all the way to like almost 310, right? I can follow this person on this play, but I'm also making sure that, I follow this person, but at the end of the day, I'm going to the education channel. I'm watching this video, right? Oh, I see why he took this trade now. Oh, you know what? Even if I followed this person, this was my stop loss. Like, this is my own money. This is my plan, right? Like, stuff like that. Like, you just want to be putting in, like, a little bit of effort here and there, and you're gonna be really happy that you did. The stock text. Raven, I'm telling you, big criminal. So you make sure you put that stop loss, because grim monies is a thing. uh, exactly, Grim, right? I follow this person on this play, but I understand why. Maybe I don't understand why, but maybe I'm gonna ask, like, hey, hey, I followed you on this play. Why did you take this play? That's how you learn, right? You know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to go back and go look and see why he got it. Maybe I can pick something out of this, right? Definitely learn technical analysis. Being able to read a chart is for successful. Exactly, Lorenda, right? So all I'm saying is, again, there's a pretty negative stat out there that a lot of people lose. They lose because they think it's easy, right? They just want to follow, right? And they don't, again, like, I'm more comfortable with people following each other in this community, because I think we have good people here. The reason why that 90% stat is out there is because most people follow other people on social media, right? Like, you're just following a random person on Twitter or stock tweets, you will get NTAT, right? So that's different, like, if Raven is going into a bottom feed, yeah, I want a piece of the bottom feed, right? So with the stop loss and this, I'm gonna go look at the chart, blah blah blah, right? So Uh, 90% of you're right, and 5% of the is because of my trade execution issues. There you go, Will. Right? Absolutely. Like we have an amazing community, and this, like when I brought this up, it wasn't anything to do with with the community because I like follow away. I'm just saying, like you also need to like take steps along the way that help you grow, right? So you're not just solely reliant on, you know what I mean? So just SMX finally held that 44, and it's curling, right? So 50 cents there next. Yeah, Jeff, absolutely. Always ask why, right? Grimes 46, beautiful. ETH, my goodness, the money is rotating. The money is rotating. Stewie, I've been showing it. I don't know. Do you have a question? Have a question or no? La 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 la. There you go. It goes 51. Maybe this is the curl that I wanted to give, right? Do you guys remember what we said the other day, guys? Just yesterday, right? If you're ever gonna buy a stock that's below the 200, what do? Right? You make sure that it's really consolidating in the demand zone, right? In this case, it consolidated at the left-hand side support, right? Look at that support on the left-hand side. It just came to consolidate, right? So if you're gonna take gambles, all right, that look risky, just make sure that you're taking those gambles at levels that look like it has demand and it's consolidating, right? Does that make sense? So that's the type of stuff you're looking for, right? So if Grim says, you know what, why is Grim going into this play at 44 cents? Well, it's because there was support at this level in the past. So it's an educated gamble, right? That's the type of stuff I'm trying to get you to do, right? So again, if you're going to take a trade, just understand why you're taking that trade. So if it doesn't work, you're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I can cut you some slack. I can cut you some slack, Grim, before we fly to Australia. Uh, yeah. Yeah, Lorenda, absolutely, and then it holds everybody accountable too, right? So, and then you never know, you might help that person too. Then they can be like, you know what, this makes no sense. Why I'm getting into this trade, you know? Uh, someone they get upset with you. La 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 la. Ghost, yeah, yep, yep, yep. No, I love like we will roast you when you make mistakes, but like I would never judge anybody for wanting to learn. Like ever. You can ask like again to you. You think you're asking a stupid question sometimes. I promise you, there's never a stupid question, guys. Promise, right? So you can never ask a stupid question because I think everybody in the community has been in the same spot, right? Like if you're really wanting to learn and you're like, how does this work? What is this? Why did you do this? I think everybody goes out of the way to help you out, right? It's when you're asking like those spoon feed questions. Everybody's like, really? you know like how do I double my money? Then we're like, okay, like come on now. But if you send me a DM and you're like, I took this trade, it didn't work, like, okay, can you help me out? Like what am I doing wrong here? Like I keep losing money, right? Like what do I need to do? I'm like, okay, maybe try this, right? This worked for me, right? But when you're like, okay, like how do I double my money? I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So you can never ask a stupid question, never. Alrighty. Touching 50 now, halted up. Sheesh, slow. That's crazy. 50? Why does it seem like every week now there's one of those stocks that does that? Uh, looks like VC is trying to curl there, isn't it? And then we have that 480, 490 curl on ALBT as well. Good exit, by the way, Grim, right? There's a bit of a double top and it's in the supply zone again. So money is there. And then UPC sold off. The S&P is going back up. Bitcoin is playing back, just playing back and forth there. If you bought the dips on Bitcoin, I'm sure you're smiling now, right? Let's see. What am I looking at? You're gonna do with at 7 a.m. ZBAO? Yeah, did you do it? Monies? Monies, did you send it to the grave? Yeah, that thing popped and then got slapped. Slapped. Yeah, ETH is cooking, guys. Woof, that thing. Wow. Cooking. Beautiful. ETH said, you know what? You know what? Screw Bitcoin. You know what? I'm gonna go on my own. So yeah, yeah. I bet you now though, there's I bet you now you're gonna see some money start to rotate into some of these ETH plays, right, Lorenda? You know, uh, you have Bitcoin run, and then you have the alts, and then you have Solana run, and then you have some of the coins in that ecosystem, and then you have ETH, and then you have some of those coins in that ecosystem, right? Just like like you have the big three, and then you have like everything else underneath. Um, Maybe you start to see stuff like that. The mill, well, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff to scalp, yeah. There's been a lot to start to scalp. Oof. Spy, spy, spy. For example, like if you're green for the day, type in yes in the chat. If you're green for the day, type in yes in the chat. Let's go. Love it, Jeff. Oh, that was from Eli. Amazing. S bets with a bit of a. You did at 160. Grim. Okay. Yeah, it's hovering around that price. They're trying to curl. There you go. Yes. Right. So, okay. So you won. You made monies in SMX, and then you lost in ALBT. Okay. Yeah. Again, the yeah, Jonathan, love it. Yeah, yeah. The key for most people is to keep those losses small. It's hard. Like it's hard. It's one of the hardest things to do. Trading spy calls, love it. Uh, Dang, dang. I was too busy yapping on stream. I missed out on those calls. But that's okay. On to the next. Yeah. So when I come on stream, right, I usually have a watch list of like stocks I want to scalp and like options I want to scalp. And then sometimes I go back and forth, and like I get distracted, or the stuff happening on stream, I miss out on I miss so much, especially at the open when there's so much chaos happening. And then I go back and look at the options I wanted to get into. I'm like, dang, that thing went up 50% just like that. That's okay. You're in at 160 as well. Okay. You might even get a double bottom, a retest to 155, but that's not a big range, right? Not a big range at all. Is EMS going to go up today? I mean, it is up 63% wide, right? So the question is, what's your position, right? That was a really good exit where Grim sold, right? So again, right at that double top, especially when you see it stalling there, its resistance, right? So your next little wall is right below 52 cents, and then it's 55 after that. But Wyatt, what's your entry price? Jeff, love it. Yeah, no, that dip created a lot of opportunity for a lot of people. So for a lot of peoples, uh, mm, that's interesting actually. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. There you go. Those guys did an offering. You're still in that thing, non-financial advice? Yeah. Just managed to trade. Your entry was 54. My entry was 54 cents. Do you think it will break that? What's your stop loss at, Wyatt? What's your stop loss at? 64. Let's take a look, James. SP. I like it. Let me look at the daily here first. Yeah, you can already see a lot of resistance. Right where it failed at is right where the 200 and the downtrend is sitting at, right at 80 cents. So that might have been a bit of an exit level, James, right? So just by looking at the daily, you can see 80 cents immediately, but it's not too far away. It's at 77 now, right? So, but that 80 might be a nice little obstacle for you. You have a nice, not the best entry, but you're green in that entry anyways. So you should be okay, right? So I think for now, if I was in the same position, I would really want to make sure that all of these candles close above, like between right between 73 and 74, right? So right between the breakout and the 50 and the VWAP. So this area here, you want to make sure that it stays above it because this level is key, right? So 72 to 73 to 74. If it can stay above it, then you're fine, and hopefully breaks above 80 cents, righty? And then 80 cents is your next big resistance level there. Your stop loss is at 45 cents. What do I think about it? So I mean, if you have a stop loss at 45 cents, then is it going to go past? It's going to go past only if it stays above 46. All right. If it can stay above 46, then the chances are that, okay, the longer it stays above that level, the better your chances are of it going to that level. Alrighty. But you can see all the resistance, right? You can see all the resistance at the top there. So for me, again, I don't mind where your stop loss is at for now. And hopefully it doesn't hit, right? So you just want to see that thing trend up now, right? So the reason I say 46 is because that's where that 200 and the demand zone is at now. So you want to see it stay above it and then push back up. Yeah, this one's still GXAI still looking good. Still 310 resistance though. Still 310 resistance for GXAI. SMCI. Huh. SMCI. Crazy markets. Yesterday morning, and I bought back in. Oh, you did? Oh, there you go. Okay, good. I'm glad you finally sold that thing though before they did an offering at night. Yeah. I took a day trade, totally different after yesterday's lesson, Luna. Good. And that's it though, right? So again, you just learn one thing after the other and make progress, and then go from there. Alrighty, alrighty. Perfect. Yeah, so again, there goes your 310 resistance, guys, for GXAI, right? So sometimes when you see that resistance, just take the profit. It is, Lorenda, send it. Yeah, Pepe needs to cook. Just needs to go. James, this thing still looks okay for you. 78 cents, right? So that's not bad at all. 78. I am happy you did too. Random stuff. Yeah, exactly, Lorenda. Exactly. Sheesh! Look at Spy. Very nice Spy. It does look like UPC is curling, isn't it? 380 curl, and this one just seems like it's stuck here, Grim. VC. So again, $1.55. Stay above that. And then ALBT again, same 484.90. SMX, there goes SMX back to 51. So Wyatt, you're trying, right? There goes 52 cents, Wyatt. So you're 2 cents away from like your entry price, right? There you go, Wyatt. Less than a penny. Well, I mean, just over a penny, right? So not bad. So it just needs to keep giving you higher lows, right? Like we mentioned 46 last time. Maybe don't let it go back to 46, right? So sometimes when you mess up, guys, and you get like sometimes when you mess up on a stock and it's like you buy at 54 cents and it goes to 44 cents, and then it's coming back to 52 cents. Um, you just have to again, like as time goes on, just slowly creep up that minimum like loss level, maximum loss, right? So and then you don't end up taking a big loss instead of leaving the stop loss at the same price. Please and thank you. and bought back in with everything. Yeah, keep making monies. Make monies. Nashville. That dividend should be paying for that though, right, Jeff? Your BITO CONY dividends should be paying for like hockey stuff, which is amazing, right? Which is amazing. Snap, Snapchats, and this thing is still around $12, same price. Not touching that. It's for retirement. It's me retirement. I like it, Jeff. I like the discipline. I like it. Find the money from somewhere else. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Snap just goes back and forth for some reason. What's the news on Snap? Because I don't see anything. But I haven't looked very hard though. Haven't looked very hard. ST. You have been Luna. It's good for you so far. Yeah, the dividend is only grown for you, and the stock has gone up, right? So yeah, I like it. What would happen when Trump goes into office? You would expect that the markets would rally and crypto would rally, right? Buy the hype and sell the news, potentially there, right? So rally into him going into office, and then potentially sell off after, right? And then maybe base and then rally again, probably. Uh, Yeah. Also, keep in mind though, like if you hold Luna, if you hold CONY for more than a year, and they're paying you 140% dividend for more for that year, like you're riding on free monies at that point, right? That's a huge benefit. So like if you're worried about like CONY or any of these crazy dividend crypto plays, just do that, right? And Jeff has been holding for months now. You've been holding for a long time. Um, Significantly, Yogi. Yeah, absolutely, right? So if you're worried about the dividend, it's easy, right? So your money's basically doubles for free, right? You could take out your initial investment and just say, you know what, whatever happens from here on out, free monies. Yeah, 1 to 2 shares per month. Yeah, there you go. So GXAI is retesting that 310 again, guys. So it looks like a cup and handle now, doesn't it? Just needs to break above resistance. You had no idea crypto did dividends? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Again, BITO, CONY is a big one because it pays a crazy dividend, 140%, right? So that's impressive. And GXAI cannot close above 310 yet, so a lot of resistance already. SMX just tapped 54, 55. So Wyatt, you just made your money back, right? I think you wanted more than that, but there you go, right? It came all the way back up to give your monies back. Can you believe this rubbish, Grim? Believe this? Yeah, BITO. Yeah. Yeah, again, so there's a video in Discord, right? We talked about this in Discord. I'm sure today, actually, we have an options class today, by the way, guys, right? We have an options class today already. So again, if you have questions about options, we have a class today on options at 4:30 Eastern in the Legends Voice channel already. So options class, Legends Voice. You have to be a Legends member to join that class already. Um, yeah, so so we're gonna talk about options. I'll try not too much. I'll try not to go into the basics too much so I don't bore people. But we could talk about. You're excited for that? Yeah. So And then the last time we had a wealth building class, guys, we talked about BITO and CONY and dividend plays, right? So this one basically, right? So options class, December 6th, yeah. Uh, and then yeah, we have a class on dividends, but it's a long ways away because we did one not long ago, right? So I'm sure we're gonna do something in between these though, because that's there's a lot of time to do stuff. But yeah. So yes. Next Kavana, probably. Bore me, Archer, with options. Uh, I know, right? January 3rd. I know that needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. Yeah, I need to fix that because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Uh, yeah, I think because January 6th is in the middle of the week. January 3rd, that's like end of the week. I think I'm gonna go to the woods or something. So I'm gonna move that to like the following Monday. Oh yeah, that's a Friday. I'm not even gonna be home, so yeah, we're gonna do that on the 6th instead. Yeah, thank you, Yogi. Thank you. How do you feel about green for the day? You're in your 145 calls. How green are you, and when do those calls expire, Sammy? Stewie, thank you for letting us know. We've been talking about Palantir for the last year now. Um, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Yogi. So you're not the first person to tell us about Palantir. Like half of the chat is holding Palantir. They expired today. Okay. Okay. NVDA 145 calls expiring today. My goodness, look at that. You're green on those calls, and you're green on these calls, even though that's not bad, you know. So if those calls expire today, right? This is the current bottom for Nvidia, Sammy, right? So market open support, pre-market open support. I don't want to go back too far. So again, this level is important, it seems, right? So let's call it 144, 144.20. All right. I would be watching 144 like a hawk, right? You're off 14%. They expired today. Watch that level really closely. If it breaks below that level, if I was you, I would get rid of the rubbish, right? What you're hoping for now is that last time we hit this level, boom skis. Hopefully now it's trying to go boom skis, right? Yeah. I hope it closes at 144.99. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So there you go, Sammy. It's trying to bounce, right? Off the level that it's supposed to bounce at. So again, if you're happy with the gains at some point, even if it's 20%, at least you made something, right? But they expired today, so you want to make sure that you're getting rid of those soon. And if it breaks below here, you want to be getting rid of them because they're gonna punish you. Punish. Did you get rid of that position, Wyatt? Did you sell your position? You're welcome, Sammy. Yeah. There goes GXAI, guys. That thing finally broke out and said, bye, guys. There's a cup and handle. Lorenda, are you still in this one? Still in this one, aren't you? Printing money's in this. Uh, monies. 350 here next. Level of consolidation. Looks like that supply is in the 360s, but yeah. Consistently? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think yeah, that's another thing when it comes to trading, guys, is people look at other people succeeding and they don't know what those people have been through, you know? You know? People will look at Lorenda's gains or like Grimm's gains, and you will never know what someone's gone through to be where to be where they're at now. People always look at those gains, so like, dang, how come I can't do that, right? Can you imagine being Grim, right? Can you imagine being Grim and being down $30,000? Can you imagine how that feels? I don't think you can. Can you imagine being Lorenda and having to dollar cost average crypto for 2 years or however long, right? Before it finally booms, right? Like everybody's been in a position where like it's made them learn, right? It feels pretty good. Right? So yeah. So it's either like a catastrophic event, that's made you like learn, or it's the time, right? Time. You just take your time and learn one thing after the other, right? So when you see people succeeding, it's not they didn't just wake up and be successful, right? They've probably had some lots of time to learn. They put in the work, or they had some violence. Uh, uh, is there a lag? That's a good question for the chat. Good question for the chat. Against you, Jameson. I know, right? Alrighty, onions. Have a wonderful day at work. Have a wonderful weekend as well, and see you later. Alrighty. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, right? Absolutely. Patience is trying to, isn't it? So yeah, as long as it stays above that bottom grim, as long as it stays above 155 before Christmas, you put some monies in there, Jeff. Been Lorena says been there, done that, right? Down $30,000. What was under patent day trading when I joined Hot Trades? Like it's like yeah. Again, a lot of people don't realize, like you see someone succeeding today, but dang, have they been in some horrible places, right? But does it feel amazing to struggle and rise up though, right? So all the people you look up to, yeah, they've seen some violence. Um, there's a short leg. His name is Blaze. Unbelievable. Um, yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Carry on. Let's go. And if you're not a goat member, become a goat member, right? Gift yourself a goat member for the new year, right? Learn some stuff. Spend some time. Again, the holidays can be a nice relaxing time to take it slow and get ready for the new year. But again, maybe become a gold member, maybe go through the educational channel, right? Take some time and learn, so when you're going into the brand new year, you're like, you know what, right? Stocks have been 4x since being in this community. Lorenda, amazing, 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 right? Amazing. So you know it's nice to have people like Lorenda and people that have struggled around you, because you can learn from their what they've been through, right? So Firepoke sounds good. I have an account with 2K and went down to 600, then rebuild it, all because of hot trades. Let's go, official. Let's go. Official could never figured out how to make his name green, but he is a member, just with a different account. But yeah, right. Love it. Official has been cooking in stocks and options. Uh, Bing chilling. Can you take a look at S bets? I bought at 80 cents last month, but it feels like it can run this time. Yeah, I'll take a look. Let's go, Sean. S bets. 80 cents. 80 cents. So you're not that far away from your entry, right? There seems to be a lot of resistance at 80 cents. You bought this thing at 80 cents a few months ago. Yeah, it looks like it just keeps going back and forth. You can clearly see that resistance though, right? Right between 80 and 90 cents. Like the last few months, actually the last like 6 months, it's been failing. It goes up to 80 cents and then fails. So just be careful with that chilling. Alrighty? So like honestly, if I were you, I probably would have sold that thing this morning as soon as it crossed above 80 cents. Because in that range, it seems to struggle. But but don't let it crash, please. You bought it a few months ago at 80 cents. It went all the way down to 40 cents. So that thing basically doubled for you to make your money back. Don't let it go back to 40 cents, please. So yeah, you're 5 cents away from break even, right? Maybe pick a level and say, you know what? I don't want to let it go below this level. That could be 70 cents, you know? And then if it breaks 80 cents, then you're happy. But don't just hope though. I hope it breaks out for you though. Ready? Looks like on a daily time frame, you can see that resistance. On a smaller time frame, you can see the curl, right? Like it's really trying to hold 70 cents. If it can, good. U.S. Appeal Court upholds ban of TikTok. Oh wow, okay, crazy. Let's go, Sean. Here comes a retest, Lorena. For GXAI, VC just looks like it's on the verge of wanting to cook Grim. Right? It just needs a bit of volume. The SMX, same thing. If SMX didn't have all this supply here, I feel like this thing would be pumping. So back to Wyatt, are you still in that stock? 52 cents. ALBT, it's like doo-doo. UPC, man. Inspire the monster, along with Bitcoin, trying to go back to 100K. Yeah, that thing needs to pop. But 165 resistance. That thing needs to go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Mm. Huh. Sheesh. Some of these names are nice and green. Nice and green. Yeah, it needs volume. FFIE. Interesting. That's funny. PRZO 170 Grim. You took some at 170. Okay, sounds good. Yes, please. Uh, uh, text links. Yeah, done, Gary. Perfect. DJT taking off. I think he needs to chill out into the new year. 16 today. Yeah. There goes SBET actually. There you go. Chilling. There you go. You're green. You're green again. Look at that. You're sitting at the double top now, though. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. It did look good on a smaller time frame, right? Like I was curling, consolidating and curling. Here goes 85 cents again. ES then. ES. 130. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, at this point, Bing, maybe try not to let it crash again, right? Brand new highs of the day, looking good. Hopefully, this is the time where it cooks to $1, but maybe don't let it go back below some redness levels for you. Alrighty, there. Oof, that thing said, "Give me 90 cents." Damn, I can see a smile from here. So congratulations. Uh, I can see a smile, and I knew it. I knew it, Raven. I knew it. I knew there was some hot trades monies coming from this. Bing, you're welcome. This is all grim, Look at that. Again, is it failing in the same range still? It's failing in the exact same range. So 80 to 90 cents seems to be the level that it's been failing at the last 6 months. So hopefully it breaks out. Just make sure you're ready though. La, 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 la. Can you please advise me on any books to learn day trading? I really need to learn. I do not have a job for now. Like Yogi mentioned, there's so much stuff that's is and Yogi's correct in the sense that there's so much stuff in the education channel that's geared like towards trading, which is why you're asking for that stuff, right? So go to the education channel and watch. There's so much content in there, educational videos. I mean, if you're looking for books, there's books in that channel, right? Like you don't have to worry about going to buy a book because we've uploaded the books into the channel. There's books in the other like in the other education sections in there too, right? Like books for days. Um, so there goes SBET. What did SBET just do, guys? Did Grim sell this thing, Raven? Oh my days. But again, at the end of the day, is this a surprise though? No, it's done the exact same thing for 6 months, right? Anytime it goes to between 80 and 90, people slap it back down. So history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Yes, I did. See, Raven, most likely he did. He did. Monies, monies. Look at this. Look at this, Raven. Look at this. 76 to 88. Like a true criminal. Look at where it's at now. It's back to 76. Is that a coincidence? So again, Bing, sometimes just take the monies and move on. You've been waiting for 6 months now, from 40 cents to 90 cents. Yeah, sometimes just take it. Well done, Grim. We like criminals. Uh, and gives you the nuggets. Absolutely, will absolutely. So just spend time in the education channel, guys. TM says, is there a certain membership level that for new members need to in order to access the education channel? Yeah, just sign up for the Legend TM. Sign up for the Legend level. You can watch videos for days. Alrighty. Again, we have educational videos in there that are classes, right? Just like we're going to do today. It's a group class. People can ask questions about options, and then some of those questions are going to be things that you have questions about, right? Like what's your pre-market routine? There's a video in there. Azul has done a class about a pre-market routine, right? What he does in the morning. There's videos in there on how to play breaking news when a stock has news. Like how do you play with it? So there's so much stuff like that people struggle with, but it's all in Discord. You just need to spend time watching it. You know. Yeah. Good morning, Gail. Ayo. The class is at 4:30 Eastern. It's going to be really late for you, Jericho. So you might need to go to bed and then wake up. 4:30 Eastern, I think. I think we said yeah, all those classes are 4:30. Look at this, guys. Look at S bets. I really hope you sold this thing, Bing. I really hope you sold it. I pray for you that you sold it. And if you didn't, then but then again, you held it for 6 months. So but again, there's no surprise here. It's not done anything that like it hasn't done in the past. So SMX is still just playing games. Their VC still needs volume. GXAI selling off a little bit. So what's your position in sound? I want to look at sound actually. Soundhound. What a beautiful stock. What's an absolute beauty. Yeah, that $16 came early this morning, right? And then sold off, and it's slowly creeping up again. So Mr. Chairman is waiting for that. So break above $15, then yeah, start pushing to 16. The mean level is 155 for now. Alrighty, so this consolidation here, 156. That's the low of the day. And then in terms of resistance, you're looking for so 155 to 165 basically. So that little 10-cent range, resistance for support. Let's go, Grim. If this isn't teamwork, I don't know what this is, Grim. There you go. So see, that's what I mean. Like this is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. about putting in the effort, right? So Lorenda will post a play, right? That's a swing play, and you will have people like Grim that are always in Discord, and other people get in, right? If I say, hey, like, who got into sound because Lorenda posted it, a whole bunch of people are gonna say yes, right? But then but then someone will send me a DM saying, hey, what can I get into that's gonna double my money in 6 months? And you will also never see those same people chatting in Discord, right? So to me, that shows me lack of effort, right? It shows me lack of effort. You might be busy, you might be doing this, but again, that's all it tells me. So there's plays all over the place. There's swing plays that, again, he posted a fire swing play the other day, right? A fire swing play that basically doubled, right? So you will not see that because you're not looking in the channels, but you will send me a DM instead, right? So that shows me lack of effort. That's what I was trying to say this morning, right? Put in the effort, right? Because there's money doubling plays being posted every single day, right? That are not meant to be like quick scalps, right? Sound was not meant to be a quick scalp. Um, the other one that Yi posted wasn't meant to be a quick scalp, and money's been made, right? Put in the work. La, 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 la. There you go. Criminals, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, sharing the treasures with people like me. I love it. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. If you can make money and help somebody else make money, like you're like, it's an incredible like blessing, And a lot of these guys do it every single day. So, yep, yep, yep. Monies. There you go, Jeff. Exactly. SATL, right? Absolutely. So that stuff is spammed all over the place, right? So yeah, the market's gonna require some effort from you, just like any job. You want to learn to make monies, right? You need to put in some effort. Another leg up, QBTS. QBTS. Uh, there we go. It really has, Jeff, right? The more amazing you guys are, the more it attracts other amazing people, right? That's what it is, right? Like the people are amazing, so it attracts other amazing people. You know, people are like, you know what? I want to hang out with Lorenda, so you know what? Let me join this. Who's this Jeff guy with 10 kids? That seems like a fun guy. Who's this Aussie? Uh, anyways, who's this yogi guy? You know, so cool people attract other cool people, right? So yeah. Jonah, contribute to those smash alike. Yeah. Is no trade? Absolutely. I want problems always. Look at that thing, right? Just needs to curls. Curls is what it needs. Okay, let's see. Did you let me take a look at the that rhyme stock Grim. It broke below 9 cents, huh? But then it's been consolidating all morning here, so interesting. I'm just here for the vibes, Dan. I'm just here for the vibes, Good morning, Monty. Let's go, Jeff. Let's go. right? Let's go. Always somebody stepping up, Jeff. Love it. Yeah. Still holding the full bank. Okay. Yeah. Let me see what LGMK is doing here too. That this one needs a bit of volume. Just no volume there, and it's at the top. Needs to break out at some point. The S&P is getting slapped there. Some dip skis. Deep skis. Okay, perfect. Deep skis. Yeah. You can tell VC is really consolidating there, Grim. It wants to. I'm just here for the vibes, Jeff. ZJK. ZJK. You're in there? Okay. Let's take a look. Ooh, Jameson, what did you get into this one at? That was a fire breakout at 1250. Dang. I'm surprised they haven't halted it yet. Love it, marketplace. Yeah, they just halted the stock up. You're in at 1370? Okay, you're up $1 and it's halted up. So let's go, Mr. Chairman. A useless goat is the only way to go. SMX is slappy. Hopefully Wyatt sold that position. Hopefully. Hopefully, because that thing came all the way back down to the bottom. And then if we break below 44, it's dead. Garbage. Throw it away. Yeah. Jeff, don't jump, please. Don't jump. Oh, FFIE, Jameson? Oh, okay. Huh. Actually, yeah, that thing was getting a lot of attention on social media yesterday. Did you make money though, King? Did you make money? ALBT, you're considering a position. It is trying to curl, yes. Right off $4.40, right? Yeah, 440. So you do have a bit of the 50 and then the downtrend at 480. So that level needs to be broken, and then it's $5. Alrighty, so 480 resistance. Alrighty, so maybe give it a second. See if that thing gives you a blessed retest or a breakout, and then go from there. A king, okay. That thing said, yup. So then now the only thing you'd be waiting is for the next 20 seconds to see where this candle closes, Chris. Right? Just wait and see where the candle closes, and then make your decision. Because the spread is 10 cents. Like the bid is 475 and the ask is, so that thing can skip all over the place. Yeah, they closed it right above. Right on it. 480. There you go. So $4.80. Let's see what it does. See what it does. That thing said, "Yup, no thanks." Straight back down. So keep in mind though, Bill, that's a break of a trend, not a breakout, right? There isn't a breakout at 480, right? So if I zoom out, right, so you don't see a breakout there, do you? Right? So your breakout was closer to $4.70, right around this price. So look to the left hand side there, right? So you see this pivot like closer to this price, and then we basically filled at the top there. So yeah, 10 cents higher, basically, Bill. So maybe Chris, that's the retest you wanted, right? Maybe that's the retest. Yeah, I think that's the only annoying thing when you have a stock bill that has a crazy spread like that. Is the spread in itself was already 10 cents, right? So that thing can move all over the place really quickly. So now it just needs to stay about $4 in what is that, 460? Yeah, just make sure those candles close above 460. Alrighty. Yeah, there you go. That's a lot of resistance on SPY there, Dan. Did you short that thing? 609 basically for SPY, 609 to 609.10. Uh, crown. It's crown time. UPC. That was actually a really good retest for UPC. Then there you go. There goes the on-haul Jameson. So $15.30. Trying to guess the top. It doesn't. I don't like getting like being answered. No, absolutely not. There you go, Jameson. Can you imagine if you had a bigger position on this, Jameson? $2. $2, Jameson. In and out. Dunskies. Okay. Is it going down? Yeah. It just went sideways for too long. Everybody just said, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it just made new lows at the day then. Yeah, 53 King. Yeah. Annoying. Annoying. Bill, are you still in that? Are you still in that position? Are you still in this one, or you got rid of it? As long as you have time, Jameson. No. TNMG. TNMG. Thank you, Rich Kid. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, dang, that thing is cooking, Jameson. Oof. Like here comes $17 for ZJK. Friday, like zero DTE. Not a bad plan, Dan. Bill, yeah, ALBT. Okay. Do you have a stop loss on that thing though? Please make sure you do. Here comes $17. Three, two, one. Boom skis. 17.10. Sheesh. I'm sure they're gonna halt it again. King, I know. That's frustrating when you do that. When you sell it and then it does that without you. Yeah. Tell me more about these 5 puts. So I think Dan is looking for same day expiration, maybe. That yeah. Look at the 4 hour. Doesn't. It's been pumping since November 19. Yeah. No, like no kidding, Dan. No kidding. Like the markets have just yeah. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Yep. And again, we are in December. Like December is historically one of the best months for the market, right? So, actually, let me pull up the market cycle. It might be different this year because we've been cooking for so long. But like, look at this, right? December is one of those months. Actually, we do usually sell off at some point in December, middle of December, and then pump into Santa. So there's still a lot of time. 45 degrees. Yeah. So there's your market S&P seasonality chart. Um, so we pump early December, which is exactly what we're doing, and then we sell up to middle of December, and then we cook. Right, December, Jonathan. So maybe. I just know people love buying the dipskis. Love buying the dipskis. I think the play for the S&P, honestly, Dan, almost is you buy it with time, right? You buy a month or 2 weeks out, and then you just like, especially when we're stalling, right? Like if we're stalling off what 609, you could just take the gamble and say, okay, let me buy some puts. But as soon as we break about 609, you close the position, and then you wait for the next time that it stalls. Eventually, you're going to be right. Um, Especially if you're waiting for it to really, really stall, and you're buying close to that price, and you're getting time, you're most likely not losing a lot of monies. Right? Most likely not losing a lot of monies, but the market's clearly strong though. Of the view app marketplace, okay. Yeah. Soundkist 15. Yeah, needs to break above it for next Wednesday. Then we have the Fed meeting coming up too. So yeah, December 18. Yeah, December 18 Fed meeting. Interest rates. December. Mm. Start and there you go. Inflation data. Okay. Yeah, I just look at that stuff and I'm like, just depends what the market's doing. If the market's pumping into data, they just pump it after, unless the data is really bad, which absolutely, Gary, absolutely. I mean, we might as well put it to good use, like if it's not being used and we don't really care for NFTs anymore. We did once in a while, like a while ago, but you know, we don't necessarily care now. So yeah. Uh, Here goes the other criminal pumping this one. Criminal's name is Raven, guys. So the low 20s were nice for this one. What's the FX? What's FX? Rand X? I haven't looked at a Rand X today. AVGOT game. Got some calls. 177. Do you think it's worth holding until after lunch? Those calls expired today. AVGO. And the wider community. Yeah, that's true, Gary. That's true. That is true. Lotos. Okay, those look good. Those look good actually. Yeah, 175.50 then. That's the candle from Wednesday. That's the high from Wednesday. 175.50 ish. Lotus. So they expired today, the lotteries. And how green are they, Atike? That's the last question from me. I just know what you're leaving on the table. I just want to know what you're leaving on the table as we're sitting at resistance. I just want to know because we are at resistance here. Yeah. Double tops. So we're close to resistance on the daily, and then we're sitting at resistance on the 1 minute too. So send it down to gauge the stop loss on that's moving up. Green is green though. Exactly. Carry on. Oof. Oof. TK. Oof. So give it a little bit of time then. Give it a little bit of time here. I would be watching. I'd be watching 174, 174.60. If we close below that level, I close half of that position at least. Ready? Then that double top is being rejected. I just want to see if it gives you a cup and handle, and then the third time it breaks out, and then boom skis. You see the deliver is I'm just greedy. Yep. I mean, it could have more though. So yeah. Yep. Yeah. So let's see if it can give you a cup and handle and a curl, and then go back up and break that double top, right? So yeah, you're definitely greedy, but that's okay because you have the room to be greedy. You're up 160%. You can be greedy. You know. Okay. Things like yeah, my double top resistance. So let's see on this retest now. Let's see if it gives you a cup and handle here. Right. Let's see if it gives you a curl. 560, 590. Wednesday. Okay. So here's the dip we wanted, right? Or you wanted. See if it gives you the curl now. Things like so with this dip, TK, with this dip, how much of a wait? Look at that 50 actually. That golden line there that you see, it looks like it keeps bouncing off that line, except this time, right? Double tops. So that thing said, yeah, y'all. But either way, that you're gonna walk away. You're gonna walk away from this thing with a lot of money, right? So just keep in mind they expire today, anyways. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty candle from the double top. That really is yikes, Jameson. So your last hope here though is that it closes above that 50 EMA. If it doesn't close above it, then it's broken the trend of closing above the 50. Alrighty, so you should still be up nicely though. So with this drop, TK, how green are you still? And if you tell me 130%, I'm gonna be like, then just give it a second. And if it closes below, just close the position and move on. Plus, again, they expire today. I get ready to fight my banks. Yeah, yeah. Let's see how much you're still up on this play, even with that drop. They wait, what? Really, TK? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and that's what happens when they expire in the same day. Is they really react to the price action, huh? You really are greedy, TK. My goodness, you really are greedy. Well, let's hope you get a curl here. My goodness. Yeah. Spend time in education. No, 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 no. Yeah. AJ, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Absolutely. 18. Yeah, it's gone skis. ZJK. Oof. JVC, you're gonna get $20, aren't you? Dang. What an absolute monster. Yeah, looks like these names from yesterday. King, don't be too frustrated with yourself. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. At least you didn't hold the bag on it. It goes 1930. Shush. Jameson, are you getting ready to sell this thing or what? Uh, yeah, that thing looks like it's TK. Thank you for the super chat, TK. You're welcome. Yeah, that thing looks like it's Dunskies, isn't it? So yeah. The only other thing you could have done there, TK, is once you double your money on something, you could just say, you know what, I'm up 160%. Like the minimum is 100%, right? So then that fixes the greed. That makes it so much easier for you to navigate. It's 160%. Minimum is I double my money, right? Easy. Walk away, right? If it gives you 200%, cool. If it doesn't, you still double your monies. Thank you very much for the super chat, TK. Thank you. Marketplace, beautiful. Congratulations. Yeah, because SPY got slapped there. That's a nice drop on those SPY puts. Yeah, that was really good resistance, actually. I wonder if Arch is still in those puts. Yeah. QQQ. Utis. I like those actually, Jameson. I think we've entered weakness. Those puts Dan was talking about earlier. Again, when you see the markets like stalling like this, try it, right? Like look at that. If we're just gonna keep stalling it like that at the top, right? Stall, stall, stall. Especially after a major run. If you do those puts, just make sure we don't break out. You did your Walmart calls for 200%. Well done, Jordan. Well done. Let's go. Right. So and then you get a fat slab like this, and you can get rid of those things already. Pretty nice. Marketplace, yeah, absolutely. Because at some point it's gonna come back like nothing happened. That's what the markets have been doing for the last 2 months now. Like, oh, we're dipping. No, we're not. No, we're not. You did? Oh, official made 76% on that drop. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah. Also, so Rob mentioned in Discord that so Rob posts the levels for SPY every night, right? So you can use those lines for the S&P, right? Use those lines for the S&P. Plot those lines because that top line was perfect actually. So, yep. So if you go into the options channel, there's levels for SPY that Rob posts every night. Yeah. Yeah, Jameson. I mean, you can just take the smaller profits than leaving it, right? There's no such thing as never as ever too high, Luna. No such thing as ever too high, but you do need to follow the script, though, right? So at this point, like there's nothing to see here, right? I mean, there was the breakout earlier, right? Like, look at that. There was a beautiful breakout right there, right? So that would have been it, right, Luna? So there was a beautiful, like, look at that. Top number one, top number two, breakout, bye bye, never look back. Gone, gone. And then there was another break here, right? There was another break right there. Gone, right? Now, there's nothing yet, right? GXAI looks like it's trying to consolidate their Lorenda 265-ish. Sanan, what's your position in sound? No, 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 no. Amazon, yeah. 42-point dump. Buyer stepped in and bought it all. Yeah, like it's crazy, Dan. Crazy. You're shorting from 1510 to 1420. Uh, my question is, why are you asking me if it's dumping then? If you're in a short position and paying attention to it, right? Uh, I mean, it is going down. So yeah, your short position is really nice. Is it dumping? So the answer is yes. Right? So it's a double top. Supply zone double top. Beautiful, actually. Very beautiful. Look at that. From pre-market, actually. Pre-market resistance. So that was a good spot to short because it already had resistance there. So are you did you sell that position? Because if you did, that's a pretty good exit, right? 1420-ish, 1430 is a pretty good spot to sell it. Yeah. GXAI, yeah, it's trying to. As long as we stay above that 250, Lorenda, then the answer is yes. 250, $2.50. Today, Dan, money is well done. Well done. Yeah, Grim, it's the Friday vibes, Yeah, so like sometimes when you look for those swings, you maybe want to wait till the end of the day, as you have more price action and you have volume for the day, and then you have momentum into the end of the day, or you know what's happened the entire day. Swings are really hard to start looking like in the morning, Yeah, that's why, like, again, I don't really like looking for swing plays in the morning. I like looking for swing plays like going into the close, because you could almost have that run in after hours or maybe the next day. Because you have, if you do that in the morning, you have the whole morning for that thing to be messed up. But we still do it from time to time, though. But um, still, because the times we post a swing in the morning, and it's no longer a swing at the end of the day because it ran or it sold off. And there goes yeah, more dropping them. So yeah, $2.50 GXAI. It's up 250% plus. Anyone know why? Is that why you were you asking for Chino? Are you in the stock, or you're just asking like why it ran? See if I can pull up the article on here. Unless see if I give you a Benzinga headline. There you go. So I think this is one of the ones that had no news actually. Right. So UPC. You just got in now. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, it looks like it's building a base above $3.30. So just make sure that it stays above that level, Chino. Make sure it stays above $3.30 and you're okay. Alrighty. Hopefully it cooks for you though. Uh, 22%. Virus. What a criminal. I wonder if he's still in them. I wonder if he's still in them. Yeah, I think he is. TK, hopefully you got rid of this rubbish. Right? As soon as it broke below that 50, I think at that point it was, lost the trend. And then now you can almost look at this as a retest, right? So look at that breakout there, TK, right? And then double bottom-ish. So that's 73.50-ish. Yeah, 21. Oof, grim. Oof. Monies. Where you going? Where's the girl going this weekend? Anyways, congratulations, Grim. Well done. Yeah, might as well call it a day, right? Especially on a Friday. And things are just going back and forth like that. Might as well just call it. You need to go back to work. Raven. You're going to Korean barbecue? You better not show these gains, you know? uh, Grim is stealing the money from the market. Raven wants him back to work, guys. Get back to work. Oh, my days. I hope you sold that thing, Jameson. I hope you got out of that thing because it's halted down now. Ah. Ah. Love it, Grim. So there you go. Again, for those of you guys that sleep in, wake up early in the morning and trade pre-market with Grim, right? Wake up early and trade pre-market with Grim. That's where a lot of those monies comes in, and then a little bit of monies at the open, right? So wake up early and make monies. So wake up early. Grim lives in Australia. There's nothing he's doing because it's when the market opens in pre-market. He's drank coffee and gone golfing, and good vibes. So yeah, I will find you. Yeah, exactly. So acquisitions of wrongdoings for the company confirmed not to be true. That rallying from false accusations. TM. Okay, yeah. Or GXAI you're referring to? GXAI? Yeah, it ran up like 100% today already, though, right? TM, so just be careful with that. Pre-market opens at 4 a.m. Eastern time. If you have Webull, you can trade at 4 a.m. If you have Robinhood, you have to wait till 7 a.m. to trade. 7 a.m. Yeah. So then the best brokers for pre-market would be Webull, right? Interactive brokers, Mumu. Grim, which broker do you use? Do you guys have American brokers in Aussie land? Aussie land. Webull Australia, beautiful, perfect. Yeah, also like you're in a different time zone, so that they kind of have to give you pre-market because it's the middle of the stupid day, right? So yeah, those pie puts would have been perfect, Dan. Perfect. You can trade at, yeah, that's a different time zone though, King. So when I give time zones, guys, I don't use any other time zones other than Eastern. So yeah, 4 a.m. would be Eastern, right? So if you have Robinhood, you cannot trade at 4 a.m. Eastern. PST, yes. Eastern time, no. Yeah. Uh, China junks, yeah. China rubbish. Yeah, it looks like Sound filled at $15 and just kept dipping, right? I mean, clearly it's a triple top at that point. So, Mr. Chairman, did you take any profits or you're just keeping it for now? You're still green probably, right? But yeah. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you already. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots and become a member and come join us in Discord. Alrighty. Again, keep in mind, we have an options class today at 4:30 Eastern Time in the Legend Voice channel. You have to be a Legend member to join the class. So if you need to upgrade, you might as well do that. Alrighty. Legends and goats and lifetime members and all that other stuff. Yeah, virus. Virus, I was gonna message you actually. Can you send me those notes again? You know those like that little face that would like the can you send that to me, please? Otherwise I'm gonna have to scroll up virus. I don't know if you have it saved. I would really, 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 really yeah, you can. Absolutely. Yes. It wouldn't be options without the goats. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, because that's the perfect summary virus. Like when it comes to options, we can run around from here to here to here to here. But really there's like at the end of the day, it's just one simple thing you're looking for. Right? And that's what that is. Perfect. See if we can tickle 15 again. Okay, sounds good. Just make sure that you have a stop loss somewhere that keeps you in the green, right? So you don't come back and then you're like, oh my goodness, what happened? Exactly, Rob. Exactly. Mm. Okay, sounds good, Lorenda. Already have a wonderful rest of the day. See you in Discord. Some coins. So again, guys, yeah. So this, right? So again, today is December 6th, right? Options class, uh, Legend Voice channel, right? All classes Legend Voice, and then these classes are always at 4:30 Eastern time, right? Eastern. Right? So, and I think I'm gonna change again December 3rd. We're gonna change that to like the following Monday. So like January 3rd, right? So we're gonna change that to the following Monday because I will not be at the computer yapping about charts. Um, we can take a break from so yeah, Legend Voice, Bill. Legend Voice is where all the classes will be later today. West Coast phone. Uh, yep. I think we have about another 10 more minutes, guys, and then we can hop off maybe. Since nothing is really cooking for now, it's that Friday vibe, right? Because the market's bouncing again, Dan. So, but I think you're done for the day, anyways. Even though that looked like a double bottom, so I think Dan is done skis. Dan, look at that TK. That thing came there for the third time, 73.50, and then popped back to 74. So that level has become a nice little base to break out into support. No, you should go to bed. You should go to bed. Go to bed, Jericho, and then set an alarm because it's quite a few hours from now. Unless you just want to keep trading. You're looking for an excuse to keep trading, and then that's fine. Then that is a-okay. And then put up Christmas decorations. Ooh, that sounds like a perfect Friday. Sounds like a perfect Friday. Christmas is the It's the best holiday, you know? The vibes are nice, you know, all the food, relaxing. Jameson. Oh, funny. Dang, that thing's really bouncing. I think TK is done with it though. Pretty sure he is. You're holding sound until it gets to $20, okay? Sheesh, that thing really came all the way back up there. Damn. Goodness. Mm. CDIO. Uh, see, I don't know if options apply, Jericho. I don't know if options apply, which it doesn't matter, and it's going to be large caps, right? So then you're okay with that, anyways. That's going to be very cool for people that live in other countries and can scalp large caps. Momentum stocks, meh. You know, meh. Crumbs are crumbs, Tony. Green is green. 69 420. I hope it runs that far. I hope so. Damn. That's quite the pop for AVGO. My goodness. When puts on this one, Jericho? It broke out already, so it's dangerous. I wish we were looking for options at that point, but weak. $69 420. Okay, perfect. Oh, CXAI. Actually, let me take a look at this one. Huh. Yeah, that spread is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Just zero volume. I'm gonna send an alert. That's it for now, though. Nothing there, Grim. Just something to watch for later. Yeah, super low volume and it's just flagging there, so it's gonna need to break up before we can do anything with it. It's all the AI stuff, CXAI, GXAI. You did? Grim, you're a criminal, you know that? You know that, right? Oh my days. You're a criminal. I love it. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, but compliance news yesterday. Okay, perfect, beautiful. Yeah, so I didn't see that news till today, so I kind of needed to break out. It might just mean that we give it a bit more room to break above like 480, but yeah, eventually, 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 it's gonna have to pop. Eventually, Nami IPO is open. Oh yeah, so yeah, exactly, right. That's why like I'm like, oh, the float is less than 700,000. So yeah, really surprised that it did not run. It's a good thing that they have compliance, right? The only obstacle here would be if it keeps failing at 480 and then drops back to 340, right? To retest this demand area. But if that thing does break out though, it's in volume, oof, 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 and then cook. Yeah, so something to keep an eye on for sure. GXAI is still holding 450, so that's good. My goodness, AVGO is still hitting highs there. Everything just looks like it went into hibernation. You know what's interesting though? SMX is still holding 44 cents, so that's good, right? Sometimes these levels can be really nice support areas. Let me pull up Nami. Nami, the IPO. Again, there's one candle, right, guys? So there's not a whole lot. Uh, in Discord. Oh yeah, thank you, Grim. Uh, hmm, historical high. Okay. Do, 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 do. I wish that institutional ownership was a bit high, but it's not. Yeah, yeah. So CXAI looks way better than this one, Grim, right? With overall minimum, like medium risk, low offering ability. Supply we don't really care for, right? So um, yeah, overhead supply is at least important data on that thing there. Okay, yeah, CXAI is definitely the yeah, yeah. Yep. La, 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 la. Ooh, Tesh, what is that? CXAI, CXAI, CXAI. Do, 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 do. Average volume 700,000 versus 3.5 million. What is that? $2? Yeah, $2. That thing closes above $2 into the close. It might actually be very, very nice. Just because it's up 30 cents or 30% already today. So at that point, it just needs to avoid this little nonsense over here, right? And then same thing over here, and then so just closing above $2 today or pushing into $2 into the end of the day would be a good thing. Yeah, and then send it, Raven. Azul. Oris is like the favorite scam now. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Let's go, Grimmy Grim. Uh, all right. All right, Raven. Yeah, so I'll set an alert for push above $2 again here so we can come back. And FOMO, that's what we do. You know, the S&P stalled a bit. Uh, uh, no, 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 no. Perfect. If you sell us, that you know what vibe that is? That's the grim vibe. Just sell it, sell it. Next thing you know, this company is going to be bought by Elon Musk. One of these days, when Grim sells that position, yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be halted. I'm scrolling up. Is that what you're talking about? After 3 days of scrolling, Virus, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm ready, Virus. Now I'm ready. Uh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Exactly, 1,000% immediately. You know what's crazy is, did you guys see Azul's chart the other day? Azul had a whole bunch of shares of GME, right? He had a whole bunch of shares of GME. See, the good thing is that he had other positions too to cover that. But so let me show you guys the candle. So GME, right? Yesterday, right before GME popped. I don't remember the time, but I think I can find the candle though. Right. So Azul was holding GME, right? He was holding GME. Okay. When I tell you Azul had a whole bunch of shares, so this makes a huge difference. Azul had a whole bunch of shares, so the stock was running and Azul was smiling. He was like, "Oh my God, I happy." Someone knew the news was coming out, right? That's why they kind of pre ran it. So then on this candle here, Azul is like, you know what? It looks like it's going back down. He sold the position. He sold GME shares on the very next candle. On the very next candle, they said, "Ooh, is your name Grim? Because congratulations, you messed up." Look at this. Right before that, like, look at that. It just exploded. Oh my goodness. I would be pissed. Shish. And then it dipped a little bit and then it just kept going back up. But yep, yep. There's no way you could have known though. There's no way you could have known that the kitty was gonna tweet. No way. So GME does look okay though. Right, still green today. Yeah, so there you go. So the only saving grace though was that Azul was holding a whole bunch of shares and a whole bunch of options. So he really believed in GME. So the options definitely paid. Like he made more monies on the options than than So it was definitely worth it. Yeah, and then bought back in. There you go. So yep. No, that's okay. He made a whole bunch of money, so that's fine. So definitely worth it. Hmm, interesting, Cam. Yeah, you know what's impressive? You know what's impressive is Azul is a doctor, and at the same time, now don't go sending Azul DMs, please. Whenever you have you have like a bit of a cough, don't send Azul a DM, please, because Azul is my doctor, by the way. So I'm the only one that's allowed to bug him when I'm dying. Like Azul, what's this? What's happening? So Azul cooks in the market and at the hospital, guys. He cooks. That's why you see Azul going to bed because he works. He has to work at night. Yeah, it's an IPO. Your bag holding that thing, NG XXII. Did my rash clear up? That's the wrong one, Azul. Wrong one. You know he's doing that on purpose, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my days. I thought like there was Dr. Klein like confidentiality, whatever you have, you say it. You know. Anyways, yeah. Let me stop being distracted here, and then I'll be. Anyways, okay. You're about to buy it, Bunny? Yeah, no, it's Gonski's without you. That thing said, let me halt. Oh, yeah. Hmm. For QQQ, put Jamieson, you really need to get to the options channel and scalp with the criminals. What's your username is Flexi. Let's get Jamieson in the unbelievable. Yeah, I can't even find you, Jamieson, in Discord. Yeah, I can't find you. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I can't find you, Jamieson. Yeah, that's where you need to go, Jamieson. Go scalp options with the goats, with the option goats. That's exactly where you should be. Unbelievable. Spies dipping again. So yeah, that thing turned around. SMX is still trying. GME is double topping their few Azules. Yeah. Maybe you just don't have it connected, Jameson. Maybe you just don't have it connected. Deep skis. Oh. The markets are all over the place today. Watch, we're gonna go from green to red. Which ones do you see? Because okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, no, I cannot find you. Uh, Jameson, you're good to go now. Refresh and you're good to go. Yeah, refresh and then you're good to go. Alrighty. La, 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 la. There goes Nami, guys. Nami's on halted and it's at 660 now. 660. That's a pretty nice bid. Again, I'm not quite sure how much volume it's getting, but getting some really nice bids. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. One of our labs has Chrisity has it. Wow. Oh my goodness. On your computer it shows 200K. ST for so no. I mean like so yeah. For some reason though the actual bids come in higher. ST, yeah. And also with IPOs, I really don't trust TradingView on that data, you know? Usually 2 to 3 hours, Harry. Usually 2 to 3. Wait, what happened? What happened, Ryan? What happened? What happened? Did SMX pop? Oh, it did. There it is. Yeah. See, who is it in the chat that wanted to sell for it to pump? Who is it? Let me know. So there you go. Again, it held above 44 cents all morning. So I guess that's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for Grim to sell it, but Grim was out a long time ago. They just needed to figure that out, you know? So there goes the push again. TNMG. Oh, I see. TNMG. Mitchell, yeah, it was Mitchell, yeah. Dang, this back cooked actually. Yeah, I think the only obstacle here is the like it's been halting every 2 seconds, but TNMG unhalted. Yeah. Halty. A bridge deal. Hashtag bridge live. Yeah, Jamieson, when we hop out, bring those options to the cooking lab. Brings the options to the cooking lab. Okay, back to SMX here. What is it doing? Still failing at that same level, guys? Yeah, same. Same. Mitchell, are you going to stay in it this time? You're waiting for $1, Ryan? Hopefully. It is pretty frustrating, though, how long it's taken to just clear resistance. Let's go. Did you get in on those HPEs? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. HPEs. Grim, I'm out for the evening. I'll catch you all next week. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. Graham, much love. Thank you very much for all you do. Alrighty, keep blessing blessing others with with your knowledge and ideas and whatnot. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the barbecue. Enjoy the barbecue. Get some rest. Go golfing. Do something fun. And stay away from the spiders and the snakes and the alligators. The crocodiles. And I will see you next week. Alrighty. Much love. Love it. Bye bye. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Can you imagine Virus and Jameson in the same channel? Oof. My goodness. Just cooking options. It's like Christmas. Dad, because I want him to be safe. Back to 100K this weekend, probably. What are we at now for Bitcoin? Yeah, 99. Yeah, probably. Is Nami still going? No, Nami's still halted. It did actually halt at the same price. What a stupid stock. But ooh, I like that. So five mistakes traders make. Number one, trading without education or training. Raw, beautiful. Allowing emotions to influence your trading decisions. Beautiful. Failing to realize that trading has little to do with luck. Beautiful. Thinking that losing is a negative thinking that trading is a negative when thinking that losing is a negative when trading. Yep, perfect. Oof. Not recognizing that learning to trade is never-ending process. Oof. Beautiful, Rob. Beautiful. Love it. Is the D-SPAC channel alive, Pablo? Specs and D-SPACs? Oh yeah, it is. That was a good one. Maybe it's gonna make a comeback, Pablo. SMX, ooh, that thing wants to cook. See what happens when Grim leaves, guys. See it? See? You see? Beautiful, beautiful, Rob. Yeah, there's nothing embarrassing about it, Luna. Right? There's nothing embarrassing about learning, right? So you make mistakes, you move on. Is holding SMX on that list? I mean, you're green, so it's not a mistake. Just don't let it crash again, right? Dang, that thing is coming back. Oof! Oh my days! Damn. See what happens when Grim leaves, guys? See? Where's Grim? Uh, Boom skis. All it had to do was just do this, earlier today, but nope. La 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 la. Yeah. So it's yeah. So again, it's all about learning, Luna. Right? It's all about learning and no, my night is ruined. It's all about learning, right, Luna? So you go back and look at why maybe something went wrong, and then you just move on. There you go. And time to trade. Yep. Did you trade early this morning, or you traded after the open? Mitchell, when are you going to join us in Discord? When? When? Yeah, maybe Geo is cooking, guys. Oof, cooking. Dang, maybe we should have really looked for those AV Geo calls when that thing was in the abyss there. We should have. Yeah. Type in yes in the chat if you're still holding SMX. Anybody still holding SMX? Type in yes in the chat. Yes, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan is waiting for $1. December 25th. Oh, that's when you're gonna join, Sunny. Yes. Congratulations, Chris, Wes. Congrats, congrats. Yep, it's nice that it finally made brand new highs of the day. I think part of this is because there's really nothing else running, So yeah, nothing else running. Just make sure you don't let it go back to the abyss, please. Alrighty. 28 cents, Cyber monies. Yeah, just don't let this thing go back to the abyss. 46, still in from 46. Okay, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Okay. Microsoft virus. Microsoft. Mm, mm, okay. Mm. You just need to practice, Luna. Ready? Practice, practice, practice. It's been a day, right? So practice, practice, practice. Don't ask too much from yourself, please. Don't ask too much from yourself, please. Joyce, wait, is this like the? Oh no, this is a different Joyce. So Joyce, you signed up for the wrong level already, Joyce. So you're gonna need to upgrade. Um, so just click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and upgrade Joyce. So if you want to join us in Discord, it has to be the Discord community level, the Legend, or the Gold level. One of those three. Nothing else gives you access to Discord. Ready? Uh, so for, at least for now though, Chris, like what you're looking for is that retest between 55 and 54. That's your next level, right? And then 60 cents for your next resistance. So you're looking for a retest at the level that we've been feeling at all morning long, right? And then you want to see that thing break above a psychological level or just the highs of the day. And then after that, we can zoom out and look at a bigger time frame and see where the levels are coming from. Let's go, Ryan. Yeah, practice with Bitcoin over the weekend, Luna, and then send me some screenshots of what you're doing. Alrighty, practice again. Practice this weekend with BTC and send me some screenshots, and that should really help. So when Monday comes around, you're ready, and then you could run 25 miles too. Alrighty, Nami just cooking here. Bet you Nami's halted again, guys. So this is a brand new IPO, and you can see that these IPOs are starting to like really pick up, right? This is the third IPO now that's actually done well. Interesting. Brandon says, "I'm new here. What do you see for UP? What do you see UPC doing? What's your position for UPC, Brandon? Let me know." So UPC again, we watched this one in the morning and pre-market as well, right? So all morning long, it's been finding support at $2.30, 220. So as long as it stays above 230, 330, sorry, so 330 to 320, you're fine, right? It's lost a lot of the momentum, but it's holding the bottom. So let me know what your position is, Brandon. Then we can talk about it more. Alrighty. So if this is meant to be a scalp, right? If it's meant to be a trade, well, you kind of know where the bottom is at, right? So if we can stay above 330 to 320, you're fine holding it. If it breaks below that level, if I was in the same position, I would get rid of it. And then your next resistance is all the way up there, so which is good. And then JYD is cooking, isn't it? JYD, oof, that thing just spiked. China, that thing says I'm from China. If Nami can go, why can't I go? Hmm. You're okay. So yeah, so you're in at $3.50 basically. So you're not down bad, right? You're down 10 cents basically. Um, so yeah, it looks like these China names are coming back. La 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 la. There you go. It's down 90%. Oh dang. Let me take a look. LICN. Oh, it is. Why is it down 90% though? Like what happened? Of course, there's no news. It seems like a Raven play. I won't lose any more sleep. Uh, yeah, yeah. There's no news on this thing, so I'm not quite sure why it crashed like that. Just randomly. Honestly, look at the daily, guys. This is why we keep saying like sometimes. So this is the last 2 months, by the way. This is the last 2 months, right? What do you see? Right? Do you see that resistance, guys? So sometimes when a stock is just failing a resistance 1 month and then the next month and then the next month, honestly, just sell the damn thing, right? Just get rid of the rubbish. It's already warning you. Like how much longer does it need to warn you? It needs to warn you for another 6 months, right? And then look at that thing. Can you imagine just going to bed and waking up from $2.30 to 19 cents? Crazy. Anyways, back to SMX because it looks like it wants to go. So SMX came back to retest, right? That 54.55, and it's pushing back up again. Yeah, 60, Mitchell. 60, 60, 60. That is really a shit. Raven? All right. Virus, I didn't say anything. So I didn't say anything, Virus. Raven almost made me do it. Raven almost made me do it. Unbelievable. CELH. That's not bad, Virus. It's not bad at all. The only problem is it has resistance. I wish that thing was really breaking out, Virus. Yeah, exactly, right? That's really the only thing there, Virus. That's really it. Yeah. As soon as it broke below the 50, that became a disaster. But that's really just it. And then the level is 31, right? $31 ish. So break above that, and then yeah, there's room. Unless so, the only other thing you could do here, Virus, is if you like it, send it, right? Then just watch the previous bottom candle at 28. So 28 is the low from yesterday. So if it stays above that low, maybe it's finally ready. So either like an entry here, stop loss if it breaks below 28, which is 40 cents, not a big deal, right? Or just wait for a break above 31. Some 40s to February 21, 2025. Okay. Yeah, so even if it drops like 40 cents, there's so much time on those that it's not going to lose any value. So no value lost. This is Nami still going? Oh, Nami's on halted again, guys. Nami the IPO. The SMX is failing at 60 cents. Is AVGO hitting brand new highs again? It is, isn't it? Dang. We should have done some zero DTEs on this one, Virus. TK, too bad TK left, TK would have been printing monies on this one now. Printing monies, TK. Very nice. Very, very nice. App is on fire. Yeah, that thing's a beauty. An absolute beauty. TikTok says it expects U.S. Supreme Court to reverse appeal court decision. Appeals court. Sure. Sure. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, that thing is just teasing at this point. So yeah, 60 cents needs to be broken at some point. The markets are teasing too, actually. Everything is teasing. Oh, he did? This morning as well, Virus? Oh, monies. Yeah, I know we had AVGO as like one of the signals ones. But then, yeah, then I just, kind of slacked on it. Jameson? No. I think it's too wild for me. And it's a Friday. I don't trust it. The water's warm. You can see us. You can see us. You're stupid stop loss thing. I know. No. Nope. Bring some options, Jameson. I want Spy to cook back to 609 is what I want. 609 and close at 610. That's what I want. And for BTC to be above 100K. That's it. UPC just broke below that support, right? So meh. Brandon, make sure you're using stop losses, right? So that's the other thing about when stocks are consolidating is it's 50-50. You don't know if the volume is going to come into the upside or people are just going to get tired and move on, right? Yep. Low creep there virus, CELH. So you have to. Uh, Wonder why this one is so strong today. I didn't even look to see if they had news virus. I just uh, very good performance. Na, 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 na. Happy trading, Brandon. Gamble play. Oris. I mean, Oris was a nice scalp last night. Oof. Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait, what? This is why, guys. Like, this is why we keep begging you, please, please, please. I know it sucks to take a loss in the market, but please just take it. Sometimes just take it, please, please, please. Because the times where you're like, damn it, I shouldn't have sold that thing because it came back. The time and honestly, that's not gonna blow your account. You know what's gonna blow your account is the one time you buy something and you don't sell it and it keeps going down and you're like, okay, I'm down 100. Okay, I'm down 200. Oh, I'm down 5. And you keep holding it. Like, look at this stock from $15 this morning to the grave. Like, look where it's at now. From $15 to $2.35. Right? All of these stocks are scams. Don't diamond hand them, please. And honestly, like look at like there's nothing good about this stock. It's below the 200. The kernel is red. It's below every single moving average. There's really no reason to hold it, right? When you get the warning signs, take the warning signs and move on. But again, yeah, um, Azul is gambling off the bottom after it's consolidated though, right? So it looks like it's finally showing some signs of like finding a bottom, right? So I'm sure he's risking like 30 cents here. Yeah, so that's why he taking the gambles. It's not a horrible gamble, right? I think that means it's a quality company, right? Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh. Okay, sounds good, Virus. Much love. See you later. Maybe when we do the class later in after the close. Alrighty. Much love. Later. Oof. ABGO just keeps going. Dang. This is for the criminals in the options channel. But the criminals. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys. We're gonna hop up in a minute or so. Let me know if you have any last questions. Alrighty, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. And again, if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Alrighty, and just don't sign up for the soda level. And again, if you need to upgrade to join us for the options class later, just make sure you again upgrade. And yeah. Alrighty, let me know if you have any last questions now. Jameson. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure, sure. Sure, sure. Thank you very much, Jameson. See you in the options cooking lab. Alrighty. That's where the options criminals are. So see you there. Not today, not today, not today, yeah. And that's okay, Ryan, right? Take what the market gives you, not what you think it should give you. It's gonna fail at 60 cents, then it's resistance anyways. Just close it. Not today. Interesting. Alrighty, Raven. Later, later. See you in Discord. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody. Much love. Thank you very much for the support. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you guys in Discord. Alrighty. Bye bye, everybody. Be safe. And let's still keep making monies in Discord, though, please. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye. Take care, take care. See you on Monday, Mitchell. Or when you join us in Discord over the weekend, you can send me an email and I'll send you a link to join us. Luna, get some work done this weekend. Yes, Azul, take care as well. Thank you. Thank you, Azul. Have a wonderful weekend. See you in Discord. Alrighty. Much love, Justin. See ya. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.